Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to the bench. An exciting day today as I am releasing, finally, my leveling thinner to compensate the lack of availability of Mr. Hobby's leveling thinner. And just in time, because the shortage is pretty widespread. One of my favorite thinners, one of my favorite products is Mr. Leveling Thinner. It's just a great universal thinner. It's pretty well inexpensive, nice size bottle, goes a long way, it thins all of these, and I just love it. But the availability has just been brutal, and welcoming in, let's move this out of the way, is my lacquer thinner, leveling properties, Barbatos-Rex, Mecha Empire, and a Kaizo, which is Robot Kai. What happened was, they sent me some products to test. I liked a lot of them, and we're going to put my name on them. And one of them turned out to be this beautiful lineup of paints. These will be coming out in a few weeks, so we're not going to show that too much here. I got a full line of colors coming, and with it also a primer lineup, and this thinner was also in the box. Now the bottle is nice. Here's the bottle I got. Nice giant bottle. It's 500 milliliter. This is 4, so we're looking at a bigger bottle, more product, you know, and at 11 bucks, $10.99, this can't be beat. Now, the reason why it says leveling properties is because I couldn't research enough. I didn't see the trademark, so I didn't know if I could have called it leveling thinner. We didn't want any trouble, so I says we'll put leveling properties. So it's not the same, but it's a leveling thinner. It's got a retarder in it. Anyway, look at this. Compatible with other lacquer paints, stronger paint film, better covering. It has a beautiful, as it dries, it kind of stretches in place. And it's just a great quality. It has a slightly less strong smell, as I did the smell test, to the Mr. Leveling Thinner. And that is also a bonus. And along with the price and availability. If you guys are not going to get through this video and you're just going to go ahead and click the link below, there's about just over 300 bottles in stock now. More's coming, and I'll have more when my paint comes out, which will be towards the end, the second half of November. Anyway, these are the paints that this thinner will thin, and you see them all right here. You could pause it. There's probably more, but I'm just going to go ahead and say this is a pretty good representation. I even have Revell and Humbrol enamels. It will thin those along with my enamel. This is my Mecha Empire enamel line. Marlboro Red Neon. And here's another one of mine right here. Why not show off my enamels? This is anodized orange. And here's Jump Wind, Testers enamel, Testers Model Master, Aqueous. This is Mr. Hobby's Aqueous line. This is a counterpart to Tamiya and their acrylic line. It will thin those. AK Interactive's Real Color. Tamiya's lacquer paints. Here's my Mecha Empire from Splash. Now, you obviously do not need to thin this. It's pre-thinned, but you can use it on that. This is pre-thinned also, but this is AK's new Real Color line. Gravity paint. A lot of these are pre-thinned. Display isn't. It'll work on Display's paint line. This is E7. This is kind of a copy of Gaia Paints. It'll, see, E7. That is the name, just E7. It will thin that. Otakon. It will thin them. This is Kaizo's new shaded line. This is like the AOK line that I tested recently. It will thin those. Finisher's Paint from Japan. I have a bunch of these. I'm going to be doing a test on these. You can hear my compressor turning on. It's anxiously waiting us to paint some of this. This is Sun and 7. And this is another E3. I don't know why I have two E3s up here. This is E3, E7. This is a pastel type color. Here's my Mecha Empire again. This is SMS. This is their enamel line. enamel line. This is their acrylic lacquer, but it's a thicker, whereas this is pre-thinned. This one is not. It's a thinner, and you can adjust the level you want to thin it because you can brush it on. All right, splash paints, obviously I showed you that, but those are pre-thin. This is Street Blisters, pre-thin. A lot of these are pre-thin. Here's my Mecha Empires, where is that? This is a Steel Moss, beautiful color. You can thin it with this. Somebody had trouble painting it and was kind of coming out with those little stringies. I said put a few drops of thinner, and it works, so you can add thinner to that. This is Outlaw Paint out of Australia. Hobby Mio. Hitting the camera. Inspire. This is their lacquer line. Really nice paints. This is Buster's Custom Colors, a paint line in America. These are pre-thin, but you can thin them. Has Custom Creation. Custom Creative. I have a whole line of these to test, but a little tricky to get, so I'm a little hesitant on testing them, but if I get a new source to test them, we will. This is my Velvet Lava. This is my lacquer line that's sold exclusively at MCW Finishes. You can see the logo right there, MCW. Beautiful line of paint. A-Stand, which is all clad. You don't really have to thin them, but it'll work with those. Here's E7's primer. It'll work on all your primers. This is Mr. Hobby, Mr. Surfacer, and Aqueo Surfacer. I mean, this is just a brief representation. It'll thin just about everything. Now, I'm testing the Atom paints, these new Atom acrylics from Ammo. And they're going on decently. I'm thinning them with alcohol, and I get a little notice that, hey, you can put leveling thinner in it. And it's a pure acrylic. Look, there's no flame logo. It's a pure acrylic. So I said, let me give it a shot. So I put some of the thinner in it, and it worked. It sprayed beautifully. Now, it defeats the purpose, but if you get, these are kind of low-priced paints, and if you get a nice color that you want from this line, hey, go ahead. Throw my lacquer thinner in there, and it'll work. Check that out. So I'll show that thoroughly when I do that test, too. Anyway, there's not much to show as far as a video goes for thinner, but we will spray some. So I'm going to grab a couple colors here, and we're going to thin it out. Let me grab a cup here, and yeah, we'll go to town here. We'll spray a few of these and show you how awesome this thinner is. Fantastic thinner. I was thoroughly impressed the second I tried it, and I am grateful for Robot Kai. Thank you, Bella, for putting my name on this product, because I think this is a great product, along with the other stuff coming out. I got a bit of a partnership coming up with Robot Kai. Anyway, let me pause the camera. Let me pick a couple of colors, and let's thin some up, and let's spray some. All right. I grabbed the Tamiya. I grabbed my enamel to show you an enamel will work, and I grabbed the Gaia. This is their premium red. I got 2 bottles of it, so I figured, hey, let's try that. All right, let's crack this open. I'm going to go by my eye. You guys use your own ratios. After doing this so often, man, I got this down to a science as far as thinning this stuff goes. But lacquers can really be thinned quite a bit without worry, you know. So let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, let's stir it up. Using my little coffee stirrers here, I cut them in half, and that's how I double up my my inventory of stirrers. And then, of course, on occasion, I will also use my aluminum or steel paint stirrers. This is my, look at that. That is a Dayglow bright red orange, huh? This works under black lights, by the way. There we go. That looks good. And the premium red from Gaia. And we'll mix that up. Now, these cups are very good for this. They don't have the little nub on the bottom that causes the paint stick to get stuck to it and sends paint flying. Look at that. That's a good consistency there, like skim milk. I like to drag it up the cup, and as it rolls down, it leaves behind a bit of a translucent trail. That's what you're looking for. Now I've got paint all over me. All right, that's it. Let's head over to the booth. I'll grab an airbrush, and we'll spray some samples, show you the results, and wrap this up. Meet you over at my Pace spray booth. All right, let's start with Tamiya. We'll put the blue in here. Grab an old spoon. Here we go. Using my swallowtail airbrush with the 0.28 millimeter needle. Beautiful color. Wow. Yeah, Tamiya paint's always faultless, man. It just goes on beautifully every time. All right, there we go. Look at that. It's got a little bit of a delayed drying time, hence the leveling thinner. Let's spray a piece with it. All right, let's go in for the kill here, so to speak. There we go. We'll let that dry. All right. I got a magnet here that holds that. Let me clean this out. And you can use, hold on. You can use this to clean it out with. Get this at anywhere. I got this at Walmart, but it's actually, I always usually get it at Lowe's or Home Depot for my American counterparts. If you're not from America, any hardware store lacquer thinner is what I use to clean the airbrush. Don't use my leveling thinner. It's a waste. Just use that. I'll be right back with another color. All right, next up we'll do my enamel. This is my neon Marlboro Red. Marlboro Red is it's the color of one of the Indy F1 cars, but it's also a nice black lit color. I switched over to a different airbrush. This is my swallowtail with the 0.5 and the fan cap. I wanted to see how it performed with that. Now we're going to go in nice light layers here, almost like a lacquer, you know, a little bit different, go a little bit slower. I already started putting a layer on here, so let's go ahead and do another one. Let that sit a sec. Back to the spoon. Just lays the paint down beautifully. All right, let's go back to this so I don't hit it. There we go. Back to the piece. Beautiful color, nice and even. All right, let's finish off this spoon. I should try my black light. I gotta see where I put that. Excellent, it came out perfect. Beautiful color. I'll let this dry. I'll grab the last color and I'll clean this out. Meet you right back. All right, last but not least is Premium Red from Gaia, their premium series. Same airbrush. Let's do it. All right, let's grab a piece. I'm just blowing it off, make sure there's no dust. Beautiful, lays down absolutely perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Let's try this red over primer. I happen to have this dark red primer sitting here. I don't even know what brand it is, but I keep a lot of spoons by the booth. There we go. That makes it dark. All right, let's finish the other spoon. It just beautifully lays it down. Look at that. Wow. All right, guys. Let me clean this out. I'll grab everything, bring it back to the bench. We'll go over the results. All right, here we are back at the bench. Just get this camera even here. And yeah, this is it. Results are great. This thinner will serve you well. A perfect, absolute replacement for Mr. Leveling Thinner. It's just awesome. Everything sprayed great. This is my, oh, maybe I'll put a black light on this. This is my neon red. It's a semi-gloss. That's how it comes out. And this is the premium red from Gaia. Look at that. Beautiful, smooth. Check out beautifully it sprayed on the piece. Look at that. It looks like it was molded in red. Beautiful. You guys are going to be very happy with this thinner. Like I said, let me see if I can put the lights out here and let's see if we can get a nice day glow color on that red. Oh man, look at look at it. It just it's hard to see on camera. It's too bad. It's too bright. I mean, if I hold it up next to the other one, you can tell how it just lights up. Look at it. Looks like it's glowing. What a difference. Look at that. Let me put the lights back on. I'll reach over for all my lights. I have tons of lights in this room. All right, guys. As I'm talking, as I walk away. There you go. That is the test. I mean, how much of a test can we have? I just want to let you know. I guess I've got to do a little show and tell here. It's a thinner. It's fantastic. It's equally as great as Leveling Thinner. It's a larger bottle. It's a lesser price. And it's available. And go grab it. I'll put a link below to where you can get it. Now, when you go there, you're going to see also on the Barbatos-Rex my new colors. I'm only showing the blue. I have a whole bunch. I have 12 colors. It says coming soon notification. If you want to put your email in there, you'll know when it comes out. But you will know when it comes out because I'm going to have them in soon. And I'm going to do a full test on those two. Plus, I have primers coming out. And also, behind the scenes, we're working on some markers. Here's some early test samples of paint markers and a bunch of other new products. And Gallery has sent me a bunch of their new products. We'll be testing those hopefully by the end of the week. A lot of stuff happening on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification, and hit the like button. That also helps big time with the channel. You guys are awesome. Also coming up is my giveaway video. We're going to give away a whole bunch of goodies, and that's coming up too. It's going to be a question and answer. I'm just getting everything scripted out, and I think it's mostly questions about my life and whatnot. The first time I explained things that I like. This one I put a lot of questions aside about my life, where I came from, how I got into the hobby, and what brought me here today. So we're gonna just go over that. It'll be a little fun back and forth talking there, and in that video we'll do the giveaway. Anyway, guys, there you go. There is the video for the Leveling Thinner. Please go grab some. As I said, there's only about 300 bottles in stock. A lot of you guys have already purchased a couple because I put a little sneak peek of this up, and it's going to go quick. And also, more's coming in when I release my paint line, which is a few weeks away. So there'll be more. Don't panic if you lose out on this first sweep. More is a coming. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the video I made the video. Thank you so much for watching the video. We will see you in the next one, which we do about 2 a week. I'll see you over the weekend with the next. God bless you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I think I'm going to take the motorcycle out. I'm here up in New England and hit about 73 today, and it's going to be almost 75 to 80 tomorrow. Got to take the bike out before I put it away for the winter, and I might show the bike again on that video that's coming up where I go over my brief history. Tomorrow's a rough day for my wife. I got to take her to the hospital. We're pulling her staples out of her back. She has a lot of them, and painful stuff. So the staples are coming out. There's 40 of them. So that is tomorrow. And I got a couple of bad diagnoses yesterday when I went to the doctor. I'm rambling here, but I was diagnosed with full-blown diabetes and extreme high blood pressure. So I got some work to do. I'll go over that in the coming up video. So anyway, guys, you guys have an awesome day. I still feel fine. Don't worry. Don't need your prayers. Not yet, anyway. But we'll see you soon, guys. Go grab this thinner. We'll see you in the next video.